This is a video response to Dienekes. It's in regards to Christian beliefs and fairy tales. And originally, I've heard that many times, of course, but I take that as somewhat of an insult. But I thought I should look up the technical definition of a fairy tale. And I looked it up, and I will actually read part of it here. It says, a fairy tale is a type of short story that typically features European fantasy characters such as dwarves, fairies, giants, gnomes, goblins, etc. And it says fairy tales may be distinguished from other folk narratives such as legends, which generally involve belief in the veracity of the events described. And, having read that, and there's other definitions here, I guess maybe an atheist would think it's a fairy tale. I think a lot of people refer it more as a myth. But I'm going to say that's okay. That's the beginning of a conversation. And Dienekes, I think that's how you pronounce it. I think he was a Spartan soldier, if that's the guy I'm thinking of. Anyhow, I made kind of a snotty remark on a atheist website about a woman who I thought was being snotty too. So maybe we can bring this conversation into some peaceful resolution, if that's possible. You asked for me to give some evidence that my belief is rational or has some empirical evidence that would cause someone to believe. So what I'm going to refer to as me. This is what makes me believe. And you, in one of your comments, you had a bunch of them. I can't remember them all. Let me just go on. So I will start with the evidence I have at hand. And by the way, this is based on a preponderance of the evidence. I'm not saying no one has empirical evidence that God exists or does not exist. Oh, your comment was, oh, jeez, I'm blank again. Well, have mercy. I'm an old man. I burnt my brains out many decades ago with a very loose lifestyle. I have a preponderance of the evidence. You ask me if there is any minute understanding that I could be wrong. Oh, absolutely. I don't have an issue with that. Of course I could be wrong. I could be a brain in a vat. I don't know. But yeah, I could be wrong. I don't have a problem admitting that. I highly doubt it for many reasons. And this video, I want to try to keep it short. If you respond, maybe we can get something going. And if not, well, we'll just hang out there on YouTube and let people kick it around. The evidence that I have is a multitude of evidence. There's manuscript evidence. There's something I really like is archaeological evidence. There's a lot of things in the Bible they thought were not true. Cities, kings, people that they thought did not exist. Well, archaeology proved that they did exist. So, and there's eyewitness accounts. And I know eyewitnesses sometimes aren't worth crap, but they're there. And there's a lot of corroborating stories that are outside of the Christian, outside the Bible. And there's literary consistency. There's prophecy. There's been such scrutiny on the Bible for millennia. And yeah, there's some issues in the Bible. There's some things that maybe don't jive. Now, I'm not going to run from the difficulties. I'd be happy to talk about them. So that's just the start of this conversation. And the biggest thing for me, I don't know if you've been to my channel. My testimony's all over the internet. It's if you Google a cyber guy, ACYBERGUY, the first 2 pages are me. My whole life's out there, nothing to hide. I have such a changed life, and that's kind of my evidence. That's my main evidence. Just short and sweet, in and out of jail, drugs, alcohol, for 40 some years, and just a 180. So that's about all I'm going to put on this, just to get started. And if you feel like responding, it'd be cool. If not, that's okay. See you later. Thanks for the invite.